Yes, I didn't forget you. It's just at a different time.
Okay.
Right. Okay. You ready there, Barbara?
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's get a foot lassoed up. We'll start with our stretches. Did anyone get dressed up for Halloween?
No.
No, bah humbug this year, huh?
No,
Yeah.
but that little Vito is so adorable.
He is pretty cute.
Oh my God, he just gets cuter every time. So cute.
I know, and then I ordered that little skeleton sweatsuit costume to wear here at work, and I didn't look at it very closely when I ordered on the internet, and the anatomy was wrong. I felt like such a tickling wearing it.
What?
All people to wear something with the wrong anatomy.
It looked good. It looked good, Danielle.
I know, but one lower leg had the bone switched the other way.
So.
I was like, oh my God, how stupid was that? I looked like an idiot. I should have looked at it better.
Oh, you know
Or,
what?
let's go away from the body next. Yeah, I felt silly with my anatomy being messed up, but I don't think most people noticed it till I said something.
Right. No one would notice it except another PT.
Yeah.
That's right.
Except Andrew. Andrew would notice. Oh. Have you heard from him?
I have not.
Oh.
He must be tired running around the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah, he got an internship at Kaiser Manteca for his last 8 weeks. So he'll be done right between Christmas and New Year's, I think, that week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then he'll take his board exam in January, and then hopefully be a doctor of physical therapy and a licensed physical therapist by then.
Wow.
All right, so across the body or the opposite, whatever you were doing.
Very cool. If he is going to work in Manteca, he's.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he's going to work there. That's just where his last internship is.
Oh, I see. But I mean, he has to be there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he's living with his old college roommates.
Oh, good. Well, I was going to say, that's a far commute from Daly City.
Yeah. It would be a little far. And this would have been bad too if it wasn't for the Corona light traffic.
Yeah.
It's just getting down 19th to the bridge, I bet every day would have been a disaster.
Oh. That's true. Yeah, I forgot about 19.
Okay, let's go to figure 4 next. So Barbara, it's been a while since you joined us. Have you been keeping up on your own?
Well, probably not quite so much the exercises, but I was doing a whole lot more walking than I'm used to doing at home. You know, New York City, and you don't do anything, you don't go anywhere except by walking.
Okay.
And also, and some other things. So that felt good when I felt a little better prepared to be doing that much walking from.
Good. You have a little better endurance and a little stronger.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. I know it's so weird that to me work is pretty much back to normal, but life is not back to normal.
Yeah.
So it's weird to me. Danielle, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
You've got patients all
day from 9 till 7.
Wow.
Yeah. And then even my telehealth, I'm still keeping a solid, half a day on Fridays as well. So
that's good. Fabulous. I am so happy for you.
Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was a little scary for a while, but I think I pulled it through.
You did. If you're busy every day, this is fabulous.
As long as it stays. My fear is that during the holidays, people are going to quarantine for 14 days so they can go see grandma, or if they went to New York, they got to come home and quarantine for 14 days. So I just don't know if it'll be kind of patchy and slow over the holidays, but people tend to do surgeries over the holidays too because they're off of work. So we'll see. It might balance out.
Well, then maybe you can relax a little bit because you've been working your butt off.
Or I could do that too. I'm not good at that though.
I know.
Especially when I don't have distractions like water polo and coaching, and it's too cold to garden. All my distractions have gone away.
I love Vito's birthday party picture with the bouncy house.
Away from the body.
Oh, what's other side? Andrew's version.
Well, she's teaching a class right now, Justine. Let me take it. I've got you down, and I'll ask her as soon as she's available, and then I will let you know. I'll either email it to you or I'll find them. Okay. I did. Absolutely. Let me just make sure. Let me go back here. Yeah, that 415-215-4714.
Okay, we can do the opposite what you were doing. Anyone having any mega aches and pains this week with the change in the weather?
No.
No? Good. We're not human barometers. I like that. Okay, so next I want to do a quad stretch, so front of the thigh. Some of you like to do it face down with the strap. Barbara, if you like to do it where you hang your leg off the edge of the table and pull your foot back with the strap, you can do it that way, or if you want to do it sidewise. You got multiple options here. So I'll let everyone kind of get situated. You all right, Kim?
Yeah, my back's sore.
Okay.
I put on a patch, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. All right, everyone's pretty close there. All right, if you're doing the sideline, make sure from your shoulder down through your hip, down through your knee is in line. You want to keep your tummy tight and your buns tight, and then try to pull that heel towards your butt. Barbara, you're gonna just let the leg hang below and then gently pull your heel towards your butt till you feel a stretch from your hip to your knee. And Lori, try to hold your legs parallel. So lift it up just a tiny bit.
Oh, like this?
Yes, yeah, so it's,
Oh, I was
you see
resting.
that in your screen, so it's parallel?
Oh, right, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I see.
Yeah, you were being lazy and just letting it flop.
It just was resting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's roll over and do the other side. And if you need the screen to help you, you can turn and face the other way. your head, but if you guys all got it under control. Good. Okay, so then let's all lie on your side, but facing the computer screen or camera. All right, so today what I want to try to do is a little bit different version to get the side of my bum, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lie on the mat, and many of you are familiar with the leg lifts where the leg is slightly behind. But what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna keep my leg lifted just to body height, so I don't wanna do a cheerleader kick really high, but just body height, keeping it slightly behind. And we're going to try to do clockwise circles for 45 seconds, then we'll rest. And then we're going to go back up and we'll do counterclockwise circles for 45 seconds. Okay? So you're on your side. Let's go clockwise first. So keep the leg slightly behind you. Don't let it come forward as it starts to burn and fatigue. Keep those knees locked, abs in tight so we don't hurt your low back. Okay, and rest. We got a little booty burn?
Yeah,
Yes? Okay.
right here.
Just trying to switch things up a little bit today.
This is good. A new one. I like it.
It's just a variation of things we've already done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So lift the leg up to body height, slightly behind you. Now we're going to go counterclockwise. Plus, it's a brain exercise to remember clockwise and counterclockwise. Thank goodness for cell phones being smart enough to change the time for you so you don't have to think about it anymore. Good. As you get tired, keep the core tight. Try not to let your hips rock. I'm seeing a little rocky going on here. Stable, stable, stable. We need to make your circles a little smaller. I'm good. Okay, other side.
Whoa.
If you need to use your camera for feedback, put your head at the foot of the bed and your foot at the head of the bed.
Good.
so what's
Get those hips stacked. Lift to body height and clockwise circles.
small circles, right?
Oh, yeah. Maybe at most a foot in diameter.
Okay.
But try to keep your leg up near body height.
Yeah.
So it's really burning. This is a little bit of a Pilates twist to our standard leg lift. And rest.
Ah,
Ah!
that's a good one. Ah,
It's amazing what a little difference, right, to something your body's kind of used to.
yeah.
Switch it up and make it more challenging. No one's having any pain though, right? Just muscle.
Right.
We're okay? All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Up, counterclockwise. Keep those lower tummy muscles pulled in tight. Don't let the pelvis move. Try to keep them circles. Don't turn into ovals.
Oh.
Almost there. Keep it up, ladies. 10 seconds. Feel the burn.
Really good, hard one. I mean, it's a good one.
Good. And rest. Woo! Okay. So
Ah,
keep the booty burning. We're going to put the clamshell band on, but we're going to do our bridges first, but we're going to use the clam band.
where's my? Oh, okay.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet together in bridge position. And we are going to bridge up towards the top. So feet together, like you're touching together. Okay. You're going to bridge up. You're going to open your knees wider than hip width. And now what you're going to do is keeping your butt up, you're going to do 10 little pulses. And then we're going to come down. So you're just going to squeeze your cheeks, squeeze your cheeks, squeeze your cheeks, squeeze your cheeks 10 times. And then let your legs come back together and lower down. And we'll do that 3 rounds through. So feet together, open knees wider than hip width. And then little butt clenches or pulses towards the ceiling 3 times through. We're really going for the booty burn. Try to keep the knees apart with all the booty squeezes. Tension on that band. And after 10 pulses, go all the way down, rest a little bit.
When you say put our feet together, you don't mean like this.
Literally together, yeah. Have your big toes. So that way when you go to stretch the band out, your knees are really apart.
I see.
I know it's not very often I let you do this for bad alignment, but I'm trying to get your booties really good today.
I see. Okay.
Everyone on their 3rd set?
Yeah.
And when you're done with your 3rd set, then roll onto a side so we know you're all done. And we'll go into our clamshells next, and those I'll time for us.
Whoa.
Oh, is right.
Oh man, yeah, butt burn.
So get those hips stacked perpendicular to the ground. The other thing to look at is while you're on your side, I don't want to be curled up so that my back's rounded. I want that neutral spine, so careful not tucking your knees up too high that your back rounds, okay? So neutral spine, tummy tight, hips stacked perpendicular to the ground. Keeping feet together. We're gonna slowly lift up, pause at the top, down slow. Don't worry about counting your reps. You just think about going as slow and as smooth as possible. I'm keeping track of the time for you. Good.
So you got your tree done.
Everyone's bands are still challenging.
Yep.
Yeah.
We haven't worn them out yet.
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
I know mine aren't lasting as long with wiping them down with this, whatever solution it is.
Oh, yeah.
Getting brittle after a while and cracking and breaking, but it's better than getting someone sick.
Oh, yeah.
Could you wipe them with mineral oil after you sanitize them or before?
I don't know. I don't know if that would help. I think it's honestly the antiviral, bacterial, fungal stuff I bought. Okay, switch sides. You guys are gonna think of me tomorrow. Okay, get those hips stacked, keep those feet lightly together. Try not to press the feet together.
So I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna rest.
All right, join in if you can. If not, just catch your breath. Maybe put your feet up a little bit. Get some blood back to your brain. Were you not breathing while you did your clamshells?
Maybe not.
It's been a while since you've done some of these, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Make sure you go a little slower and inhale and exhale with each rep. Sometimes I just don't know if the Zoom video froze, so I don't say anything until. Okay, let's untie ourselves. And next we're gonna do the hip flexor stretch. So we can do it kneeling down for the front of the hip, or if you prefer a chair or a stool, lunge for the front of the hip. And Barbara, if you need to rest, just rest.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
So 1 foot up on the step, yep. And then just make sure your feet and hip are square, pointing straight ahead. And then you're gonna kind of lean forward and lunge into it a little bit and get a stretch right on the front of the hip. If you're doing the standing version, make sure the leg that's straight in the back is not toed out. We wanna make sure feet and hips are square. I'm looking for that stretch right in the front of the hip. Everybody got it? Don't fall over, Carolyn. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. Make sure everyone's lined up nice and straight. Keep your core and buns tight so you don't hurt your low back. Okay, good. So then let's come up to standing and find something to hold on to lightly for balance. So what I want to work on next is calf raises. So I'd like to try to do 10 individually on each side on your own pace. And then we'll try to do 10 together, because with together, we tend to be able to go higher than on one. So hanging on to something for balance, we're gonna do calf raises, 10 on the right, 10 on the left, and then we'll try to do 10 more double. If you can't do them single legged, going up onto your tiptoe, then just do 2 sets of 15 double leg. And focus on keeping your tummy tight, your butt tight, your thigh tight, and rising up onto your toe. Good. Try not to, every once in a while we lose our balance, but focus on going down nice and slow too. Those knees locked. Most of your weight should go through the big toe side of your foot. After you do 10 on each side, try to do 10 together, because you'll notice you'll be able to go a little bit higher and maybe be able to keep your knees a little bit straighter and even come down a little bit more with control. Yeah, double leg's much easier because you only have half your body weight on each side, where a single leg, you're having to do all your body weight on one side. Okay. If we're done with those, the next thing I want to work on is a tempoed squat. So have a chair that you can get to a comfortable height for a squat, so don't make it too hard. But hopefully everyone's got a chair somewhere around in the room they can use. And what makes a tempo squat is literally the tempo to which we move at. So what we're gonna do is stand in front of our chair a few inches, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap, but don't sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, So I want you to literally take 5 seconds to sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand. Okay? I want you to do 10 on your own go. 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. So knees apart, hip width. And try not to plop, just tap. And try to keep the same pace. Don't go fast at the beginning and slow at the top. If your chair's too low, throw a cushion on it or a pillow, exactly. Don't cause knee pain. But we want to work on our control. Plopping is the worst thing. Just about 10 on your own. If you need to stop before, stop before. Everyone's doing a good job of bending at both the hips and the knees. I think for women, the easiest visual is think that dirty public toilet, so if my butt doesn't hover back over the chair, thank you, then, you know, we might get a little splatter on our feet. We don't want that. Hover back over the body. Did I make you fall, Lori?
Yeah, maybe so. It was just a visual that was happening.
Hey, people get it, and it works.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so next one I want to do is with a long stretchy band hooked on something solid. So I want to be able to do punches with the band. So hopefully you can hook it on, Barbara, maybe you can hook it on your slider handle.
Mm-hmm.
Lori, do you have somewhere to hook yours up on something heavy?
You mean a door?
Something that's heavier than you are strong.
Wait a minute. Are we? Is this like? What are we doing?
Put it in your door, Lori.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I wasn't
So
sure.
we're gonna have our back to where we have it hooked. Okay, so the bands are gonna come out forward.
Thank you.
What I want to try to do is stand heel toe with the band anchored behind me, and I want to do alternating punches. Right, left, right,
Okay.
left. And I'm going to keep track of time, and then we're going to switch our feet and do it the opposite way. So pick your poison, which leg you want to start with.
Are we facing the door?
No, away from wherever you have it hooked up, away from it. So you're gonna put your back to where you have it anchored.
I see. Okay.
And you're gonna punch out with the band, but standing heel toe. So if you have shoulder issues, keep your punches low, down around rib height. If you don't have issues, you can punch up more towards shoulder height.
Okay.
But standing with our feet, heel toe. And alternate those punches.
Okay. Got it.
And so this should be good balance, but also working on the muscles on the front side of your chest and shoulder. Pushing doors open motion. Try to focus on keeping your core tight so your balance stays good. I know it's hard for balance doing opposite motions. That's why we're doing it.
I don't know if I'm clear about the relationship between which foot is forward and which.
We'll just do the opposite now. So now we're gonna switch. So switch your feet. I think everyone has a double-sided band, Barbara. So since yours is single, it's fine. Just do the opposite. So switch your foot, switch your hand, and you're just standing heel toe. and alternating your punch motion so it kind of throws you off balance a little bit. Everyone's staring at something to keep that balance stable. I like it. Got our game faces on. All right, good. So we have less than a minute left, but I want to leave you guys doing your calf stretch or runner stretch. Okay, so hanging on to something for balance. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Doing your calf stretch, okay? We'll finish with a minute on each side. I'll send you the recording from today. And remember, next week is going to be noon, even though class online says 11:45, but it's going to be noon.
Okay. Thank
Okay?
you for today's class.
Yeah, tried to switch it up, do a couple different ideas, but without anything too new that hopefully shouldn't cause you guys pain, but maybe a little bit more muscle soreness, right?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Okay, perfect.